The review world has changed the face of business. There are Muppets on there. There are genuine people on there. Let's talk about reviews, in particular in real estate. Stay tuned.
Good morning.
Hey.
I've got some shocking statistics on reviews this morning.
I like reviews, but I don't like spineless people. I don't like keyboard warriors. The people that just want to damage for the sake of damaging and are not good people.
Look, it always hurts, right? It always hurts.
But I like negative feedback. It's an opportunity to improve our business, and we reward people for it, but not when they're Muppets.
Yeah, not criticism. Constructive criticism, I think, is what we're looking for.
I think so, and I think any criticism, but when someone leaves a review and doesn't leave their details and has never had any dealings with our company on record, if you do look up that name, that really shits me. It's just like, you spineless bastard. Do you know what I mean? It's like, where is the good in that? And I've complained a lot in business, and the way I've gone about it is straight up, told people how it is, given the opportunity to remedy, where the problem is, and sometimes I haven't been left in a happy position. That's cool. But I do feel like, I think, treat people how you want to be treated, and to see reviews coming through, where people are like spoiled brats, where they don't get what they want, particularly like a property, and they were handled impeccably well. It makes you sort of wonder. Having said that, I think it's a terrific platform, and the whole Survey Monkey, Survey Online, that whole survey thing has almost disappeared and been replaced by review platforms, be it Google, be it Facebook. I think they're wonderful.
I really like what Luke said here. Read the words of a review, not about the star ratings. Really well said. Can I smash you with some numbers?
He's an intelligent man. He's an intelligent man.
I'm going to smash you with some numbers. Customer reviews can increase conversations by 270% for a business. 92% of customers will hesitate to buy a product if there are no reviews left by customers. 95% of customers will read that review, and it will influence their decision on purchasing. Around 5 to 10% of consumers write reviews, influencing about $400 billion worth of e-commerce sales revenue. That's a big number.
It's huge. It's huge. It really is actually word of mouth, providing it's genuine. Do you know what I mean? I think the reviews, building out reviews has been the sole thing that has built our business over the last 20 years. People recommending people reviewing our services and our products, and then referring us to friends and family. The issue I have with reviews is when they're abused. I feel bad for the Uber driver who has done 5,000 Uber trips, who has got, a really, really good rating, and then someone destroys him with something academic. I feel bad for an Airbnb where the Airbnb is a super host with very good ratings, and something that was out of the Airbnb host's control ruins the experience for the tenant of the Airbnb, and then they go and chop up the super host. I guess that's life these days.
Well, it's all been moved digital, right? But yeah, these they've just tried to take the word of mouth and put it online, which for most businesses, and don't get me wrong, I think real estate especially, there is sometimes a reputation for picking your reviews, where there's platforms these days that you can pick what review you want to show, and so it always looks like a 5-star. That's been mentioned in the industry, but yeah, that is the reality of the world.
That's a really good point of the industry abusing that whole review platform, where they're only providing the opportunity to review to people that are positive on their experience, and the people that are negative in experience, they're not supplying that opportunity. So I think Rate My Agent is a platform similar to that, whereas agents will promote it further for customers with a positive experience.
Yeah, this is an interesting one as well. 84% of people trust online reviews as much as they trust family or friend recommendations.
Whoa, I wouldn't have thought that. Can you say that again?
84% of people trust online reviews as much as they trust family and friend recommendations.
Yeah, wow. Question. Is a passionate customer that got good service as powerful as a passionate customer that got bad service? If they are, then the review platform is equal.
I just think, as you say, with no reason behind it, any review, good or bad, I think it defeats the purpose a little bit. You know what I mean? It's there to leave genuine feedback. So if it's just not genuine, then there's move on. It's not worth your time. But good or bad, as I said, like, you've got the opportunity to leave your feelings and thoughts there. So something like that, though, is that's what's kind of striked up this conversation, and it's interesting.
Last night we had a negative review as a buyer had not gotten a property. This is out of agent's control. Do not hate the player, hate the game. That's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just don't get that property, and it's not the agent, but you get the review.
But don't get me wrong, sometimes there is the agent as well. Do you know what I mean? It's not to say that.
100%. But I do think that, it is much more like you can do one thing good, and 10 people will find out. You will do one thing bad, and 10,000 people will find out. And then that sort of, when you go over to that review platform, I think as real estate agents, we've sort of got to be quite proactive in supplying those reviews to our customers if we're doing a great job consistently out there. But yeah, it's just, what today is more of an observation, because I did have the discussion with Lisa about it, and she brought it up last night, my lovely wife, in real estate, and she was saying, what happened to the good old Survey Monkey? Or what happened to, the person calling you and saying, how would you rate our services? Would you be likely that you would use this again? It seems like that's been pushed aside now, those surveys and those reviews now are organically sitting there being hosted by Google and social media, ready to take people's feedback. It must be hard for a hotel and for Airbnbs and people like that. The level of service has definitely gone up. Billy, look at an Uber compared to a taxi. I don't know if you're around when taxi drivers are around, but I was in some real clunkers of taxi drivers. No one cared to complain because there was no way to complain. But the level of service that we're getting from taxi drivers today and from Uber drivers today is a million times better than what we're getting sort of 30 years ago. So it's been a good thing. It's been a good thing, the whole review thing. But geez, it's tough.
It is tough. There you go. I think that's almost a short wrap on this episode. There's the numbers for you.
Where's your? Weren't you going to bring up the infograph?
Yeah, I don't have it. I've kind of lost it. I thought I might, but yeah, it's gone.
Done. Well, have a great day, everyone. That is surveys for today. Go get a good survey. Enjoy the day. It's beautiful weather in Sydney.
Go get a nice coffee and leave them a review. Or go have lunch out today and leave a nice review.
Do you know what? It's true. I like that. I like that way to leave off. Today, smile, be happy, and leave a nice review for someone, even if it's coming out of your mouth and it's not on a computer.
It'll actually make someone's day. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So there you go.
I love that. Killer. See you, everyone. Cheers.
Have a good day.